2 points, 6 fouls, and 7 or 8 turnovers. Cats across the timeline, get it to Hobby. Out top, Rockers, right side, Wolff. Wolff picks up his dribble, feeds Detmer on the block. Detmer into the lane. Hannibal has scored 2 points in almost 9 minutes of play. Bearcats putting a D on Hannibal here early. At the other end, free throw line jumper is no good for Chapley. There's a lid on the basket at the east end of the gym. Cats get it to Hobby, and he's going to bury it through. Cats on top, 23-2. And the Bearcats can do no wrong. 7 points for Hobby. The Trojans can do no right here early. Baseline shot no good from Gilbert. Cats get the rebound. Heckert to Hobby. Hobby going to pull up for another 3. Can he do it again? In and out. Didn't really get the feet set. Bearcats on top by 21, and we've played less than 10 minutes. Out top, a 3-pointer is no good from Daryl Johnson. Hannibal has to get the rebound. Wolff in the front court, right side. Heckert on top to Wolff. I'm going to check back in. Wolff circles, gets by the defender, dumps it to Detmer. Baseline jumper, no good. Rockers over the back on the rebound, and he knocks it out of bounds. So Hannibal will get it back with 10:23 to go. Palm back out replacing Wolff. Resetting the Bearcats lineup. Kyle Heckert, Eric Palm in the backcourt. Sean Rockers, Ken Detmer, and Eric Hobby down low. Bearcats lead at 23-2. 10:15 to go, first half. With the ball right side, that is Johnson driving down the lane, and he lays it up and in. Bearcats have only given up 2 baskets, and they've both been on layups. One off an inbounds play. 23-4 McKendree. Heckert fumbles it out top, gets it right side to Palm. Hannibal in a man-to-man. Palm out top to Rockers. Rifle pass over to Heckert, left side. Picks up his dribble out top. Hobby fakes the 3. Hobby down the lane, has it swatted away. Gets it back, goes down the lane, goes to left hand, no good, but not the tip-in for Rockers. Rockers with the tip-in off Hobby's miss. Cats lead at 25-4. Hannibal call another timeout. Hannibal coach Jason Durst is infuriated there on the sidelines, as well you can imagine. His team trailing by 21 points. 9:36 to go here, first half. We've got a technical foul call on Hannibal by our friend that called that technical on Coach Stadium up in Springfield.
We know we can call.
As we get the updated stats. Hannibal now 2 for 10 from the field, shooting 20%. They've got 9 turnovers, only 1 assist. And so the technical call on Fernandez of Hannibal, and that is their 7th team foul. So the Bearcats in the bonus, and shooting the free throws, Eric Palm. He's right at 84% for the season. 6'2" senior from the Rockford area. First one is no good. Hannibal called for the tee, and Palm missed badly on that first technical free throw. A little different shooting those free throws with nobody at the line. Second one is perfect for Palm, so he makes 1 of 2, and that's his first point of the game. Bearcats now just 2 of 4 at the free throw line. Hannibal yet to shoot a foul shot. And the Trojans will have it on the alternating possession after the technical. 26-4 McKendree. Five different Bearcats have scored. And we'll get it to Johnson in the lane. Throws up a one-hander, and that's good. 26-6. Heckert in the front court. Reverses direction out top, gets down the lane, takes it all the way in for the layup that spins out. Fernandez with the rebound for Hannibal. Heckert was looking for somebody to pass it to, saw an opening and took it all the way down. Trujillo, spinning around like the Tasmanian devil, gets away with the extra step, and they call the foul. Now Wolff will check in along with Schmechtig. Schmechtig probably the most dangerous offensive player for Hannibal. He has scored just 2 points. Second foul in the game on Heckert. Well, nearly stolen on the inbounds pass by Palm. Hannibal swings it around on the baseline to Johnson. Reverse layup is good. He scored 6 of Hannibal's 8 points. Cats lead at 26-8. Wolff in the front court, right side Palm. Bounce pass to Copeland on the block. Kicks it out to Hobby, wide open for 3. Bam! Corner. Hobby now 2 for 5 from 3-point range, 12 points. Cats lead at 29-8. Hannibal looking for their first 3. Trujillo. Right side, another skip across court to Johnson. He drives the lane. The shot climbs out as it was all the way in the cylinder. Detmer rips down the rebound to Wolff down the right side. Wolff to Palm. Palm bounce pass on the block to Copeland. Out top to Detmer over to Wolff. Wolff fakes the shot. Dribbles down low, cut off to Detmer, back to Palm. A quick 3. And that's good. Can't let him get his feet set. Cats lead at 32-8. Largest lead of the day. Eric Palm buries the 3-pointer. We'll keep track of his scoring as he has started today 41 points away from 2,000. 4 points now for Palm. Trujillo has it out top, nowhere to go. Gets it right side to Johnson. Daryl Johnson tries to pass it baseline. Kicked out of bounds by Detmer. That should reset the shot clock, but the officials don't call it. As checking back in, Potts and Reading for Hannibal. Rockers will check back in for the Bearcats. 7:27 to go first half. Bearcats lead at 32-8. They took the lead early and have not relinquished it. Hannibal gets it inbounds to Gilbert. On top to Johnson. Into the corner, Schmechtig. His shot is blocked by Palm as the buzzer expires on the shot clock. A clean block for Palm, but Schmechtig kind of jumped into Palm after he released the shot, trying to draw the foul, and now the officials are talking it over. And Schmechtig complained about it, and they call it a shot clock violation, so that's the official call, as the shot was blocked by Palm, and simultaneously the shot clock went off. Shot would have counted had Palm not blocked it, had it gone in. Palm out of the game, replaced by Pettiford. Gets in the front court out top to Copeland. On the block, Rockers. Drives baseline, and they're calling for traveling. That's happened a lot this year. 4 turnovers now for the Bearcats. Rockers has a tendency to shuffle that pivot foot. He doesn't complain about the call. Bearcats back on defense, leading by 24. They get the ball to Reading out top. Left-sided Johnson. Daryl Johnson. Going to try a long 2 as he was wide open, and he nails it. Bearcat defense fell asleep. Pettiford in the backcourt, fouled as he gets across the timeline by Potts, and that will send him to the line. And now we have another problem with the officials, as the same guy who called the technical made it a point to stop play and go over and lecture Adam Potts after that foul. Apparently no technical called. Pettiford's at the line shooting 1 in bonus, and he missed it. Looked like a technical was going to be called on Potts. I didn't see Potts do anything wrong. He did pick up his first foul, 18th foul. Schmechtig with a push-off out top. And now he gets open for the 3, and that's in and out. Rockers with the rebound, and he is fouled on the reach-in by Reading take the pick as the official scowls at Reading. Just looking for somebody to call a technical on right now. If I was both of these teams, I would be on my best behavior. 6:24 to go. And now the official is going to lecture Schmechtig. frankly, we don't need this. Let the officials should just do their game. These players are not getting out of control at all here. We've not had pushing and trash talking going on between the two teams. 32-10 McKendree. Rockers at the line. And he buries the free throw. It's almost as if the officials are trying to create a problem when one does not exist. I certainly appreciate them trying to keep the game from getting out of control, but it has been anything but. Second free throw, no good. Copeland gets the rebound. He has hammered, no call. Gets the ball back. Copeland checks to make sure his right arm is still attached. Cats get it out top to Wolff. Wolff's going to drive. He kicks it out to Copeland. Copeland lays it up, no good. Got the rebound, no good. And knocked away. Hannibal heads the other way. The ball deflected by Copeland. And Palm picks it up. Cats have a 3-on-1. Palm, 2 Rockers. He lays it up and in. Palm leading the break. Cats leaded by 25. 5:49 to go, and I can feel the pain of Jason Durst, the Hannibal coach, as everything he's tried has not worked, but this time a backdoor cut, and Schmechting is wide open for the layup. 35-12 McKendree. Detmer set to check back in for the Bearcats. Cats try to feed the post, it's knocked away. Hobby gets it back, kicks it out top to Wolff, top to Key Palm. Palm bullet pass underneath the Rockers, muscles up for the shot, no good, got his own rebound, put it up, and no good. Tip battle for the rebound, and Hannibal has it. Schmechting cuts the other way. Schmechting with a look of determination on his face, bounces it back to Potts for 3, good. Slick, no look behind the back bounce pass there from Schmechting to Potts, who is wide open for 3. And that cuts the Bearcat lead down to 20. A quick timeout called by Coach Statham with 5:04 to go. A 30-second timeout. And the Lady Bearcats have advanced to the championship game. Missouri Baptist and upsetting number 2 seed Columbia on the road last night. So they'll be on the road on Monday at William Woods. John Cummings will have the broadcast live from Fort Missouri. We're 1 and 2 in the Bearcat Sports Network about 6:50 on Monday night for the women's championship game, as the Lady Bearcats, with that win last night, win their 20th of the season. Cats leading by 20. Bounce it into Wolff after the timeout. Hannibal shooting now 39% from the field. The Bearcats 52. Cats get it to Palm in the corner, right side. Palm. Nice pass to Detmer. Hobby for the slam. Dangerous pass across the length in the corner from Palm to Detmer. Detmer didn't have a shot, but he spotted Hobby coming down the lane for the 2-hand jam. Now Schmechting puts up a shot off the side of the backboard at the other end. Wolff with the rebound. Wolff heads the other way. Right side, Palm's going to try a 3. No good. Rockers with the rebound as he is hammered in the face, and that'll be a foul. Rockers checks his dental work. And they call a foul on Rockers. You have got to be kidding me. That ball was, after the long miss, the ball bounced all the way out to the top of the key. Rockers jumped straight up in the air, had a Hannibal player hit him right in the face, and Rockers gets called for the foul, and Rockers is mad about that. He doesn't say a word as he checks to make sure he's not bleeding. I absolutely disagree with that call, as Rockers was going up for the free ball. 37-15. Rockers got the worst of that collision. And that was the first foul on Rockers, just the 7th team foul on McKendree, as John Russler will check in. Both shots good at the line by Reading. Rockers out. John Russler, 6'5" senior from St. Louis, into the game for the first time. Hobby gets it into Palm, back to Hobby, over to Wolff. Cats lead by 20. Led by as many as 25 in this game. Palm has it out top, picks up a screen, puts up a 3, no good. Detmer underneath for the rebound, puts it up with the left hand and missed the layup. Fans groan. Cats head the other way, Reading. Reading drives baseline, reverse layup is good. The defense porous that time by the Bearcats. Coach Statham will call a timeout. Defense just let Reading dribble all the way in for an easy reverse layup. Coach Statham not happy about that. No reason you can't continue to play hard defense just because you got a 20-point lead. And that lead down to 18 as Hannibal slowly starting to get back in it a little bit. Just 2 minutes ago, the Bearcats led by 25. Cut down to 18. Points in the paint, the Bearcats have outscored Hannibal 22-10. Points off turnovers, McKendree 13-4. Cats shooting 48% from the field. Hannibal now up to 40%. So Hannibal is 6 from their last 10 from the field. Cats get it out top to Wolff. He steps inside the arc, and his soft jumper is good. Wolff with 7 points in the first half, matching his season scoring average, and the Cats again lead it by 20. Hannibal gets it to Johnson, left wing in the front court. Johnson out top to Potts. Into the corner, Johnson is wide open for three, and that's good. The Bearcat defense has really gotten soft in the last 5 minutes. Cats lead it by 17. Bounce pass to Rustler, high post. Rustler right side, Hobby. Detmer on the block, Black to Hobby. He's going to fire up a three from the right wing, and that's good. Eric Hobby's got 15 in the first half. So Palm, getting a lot of defensive attention, has only scored 4. Hobby has picked up the slack with 15 points, and the Cats again lead it by 20. Reading has it stripped away out top by Wolff. Wolff fouled, no call. Wolff gets by his man, takes it in for the layup. Tip in is good. Wolff might have got fouled there by Festog. Cats lead at 44-22. Wolff leading the Bearcats in steals on the season. The other end, Potts bounces it to Reading going down the lane, and he's fouled. 8th team foul on the Cats. First in the game on Detmer. Copeland will check in after the free throw from Reading. I like to call him Reading, but free throw is good. Louis Youngs, the PA announcer, calls him Reading, so we'll go with that. Now Copeland checks in, replacing Detmer. Quiet first half for Detmer. 2 points, 2 assists, 3 rebounds for Kenny. Second free throw good for Reading. And now officials blow the whistle to allow Camillo back into the game for Hannibal. 44-24, Bearcats in control of this one. 2:25 to go first half. Copeland gets it into Wolff. Trujillo hanging on him like a wet t-shirt. Wolff gets across the timeline, right side to Palm. Palm gets a screen out top from Copeland. Jumper right side is no good. And rebounded by Reading. Palm just 1 of 6 from the floor. Bearcat defense falls asleep again. Wide open underneath the basket is Reading, and he lays it up and in. The other end, Palm behind the back bounce pass to Copeland, and he walked. Copeland fumbled the pass. It was a big pass. That's the 5th turnover for the Cats. Now Palm will check out. He's replaced by Petford. I'm not sure Coach Statham was real happy with that behind the back bounce pass, but it actually wasn't a bad pass. Copeland just fumbled it as he took his eye off the ball. Cats up by 18. Hannibal gets it right side to Johnson. Johnson over to Tapley. Tapley kicks it left side. Wide open three is good from Potts as the Cats let him spot up on the left wing. 15-point lead for the Cats, closest Hannibal's been in quite a while. Wolff in the front court. Out top to Rustler, over to Pettiford on the left side. He's cut off at the baseline to Copeland. His baseline jumper is an air ball. Rebound pulled down by Rustler as he is tackled by 2 Hannibal players. And that's going to have to be a foul on somebody. It'll be on Trujillo. Over the 10 foul limit now are the Trojans. First foul on Trujillo. Rustler shooting 48% at the line this season, and he missed the free throw. Rocker checks in, replacing Copeland. Copeland heads to the bench. He's had a solid first half. 9 points, 3 rebounds. Second free throw, no good. Rustler misses in both. He's now 11 for 25 at the line this year. Just 44%. Cats lead it by 15. At the other end, Hannibal kicks it into the corner. Another wide open three, this time no good. Hobby tips the rebound to himself. Gets it off to Wolff. Wolff into the front court. Hesitation dribble, and they call Wolff for carrying the ball, apparently. I don't agree with that call. 15-point lead for the Cats. They lead at 44-28. Rustler checks out, Detmer back in. 54.8 seconds to go here in the first half. As the officials taking a look at a wet spot out top. Players take care of that with their shoes. So we'll play on. Now with 50 seconds to go. Potts on top, hands it off to Redding. Underneath to Johnson. He was wide open cutting back door, and he got fouled by Hobby. That'll be his second. Do they call it on Detmer? My eyesight's getting bad because it's sure like he put up 24. 44.8 seconds to go, but the foul on Detmer is his second. Team foul number 9. And the free throw is no good. Missing the front end for Hannibal Johnson. Cats get the rebound. 9-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Cats get it on the block to Rockers. He avoids the defender and lays it in. Walker's not going to get it. Cats lead at 46-29. With the ball out top, Hannibal. Potts kicks it in to the corner, left side. Wide open for three is Ayers, and he hits it. Cats lead at 46-32. Their defense has gone soft as a marshmallow in the last 10 minutes of the half. Under 10 seconds to go. Wolff has it out top. Time running out. He gets it to Hobby. Hobby from 30. No good. Battle for the rebound. Hobby about 2 steps too far out to nail that three-pointer, as it actually wasn't too far offline. Cats go to halftime leading 46-32. They really didn't play very well to close out the half. They led 32-8 at one point. They had a lot of fouls called in that half in spite of it not being a very physical game, as the officials trying everything within their power to keep things from getting out of control here. Certainly have not been out of control at any point. And for the Bearcats, Eric Hobby, 17 points, 4 rebounds, 1 assist, 1 steal, 7 for 12 from the field, 3 of 7 from three-point range, 1 of 2 at the line for Hobby. 9 points, 3 rebounds for Brad Copeland. Andy Wolff with 7 points and 4 rebounds. Also had 2 steals. 2 points, 2 points, 2 rebounds, 3 rebounds, 3 assists for Detmer. 2 points, 2 rebounds off the bench for John Rustler. Sean Rockers, 5 points and 4 rebounds off the bench. Bearcats, 9 assists, just 6 turnovers, 2 blocks, and 4 steals in the first half. They out-rebounded Hannibal 23-15. Bearcats led by 25, though, with 5:58 to go, and only up by 14 here at halftime, so they really didn't close things out very impressively, and I'm sure Coach Datham will address that in the locker room at halftime. Points in the paint, though, McKendree with a 26-12 advantage. Points off turnovers, the Bearcats 15, Hannibal 7. Second chance points, McKendree 8, Hannibal 0. And bench points, Hannibal with a 14-7 advantage. We had no ties and no lead changes in that first half as the Bearcats grabbed the early lead and never relinquished it. Largest lead, 25 points with 5:58 to go in the half.